it's the rumor mill, right? And you got to block out the noise. Usually about 90% of it's not true. But we've all lived. I mean, I've been involved in the NHL. It's just this time of year. It's some guys deal with it well, and some guys don't. It really is. So as a coach, you really got to get their focus level on the game. Just think short term. That's the only thing you can do. Because I know if it affects a player, you can tell certain guys on the ice it affects that they don't play as well. I'm not saying this year, but over the years I've seen some guys really struggle during this time. Listen, the fans get it. They know where we're at, and they know where we're trying to get at. And sometimes you have to take a step back to go 2 steps forward. But for me, last game we had a lot of young guys from Abbotsford. To me, that's a positive. Like that, see who can play in that environment. That's a tough environment. Dallas is a team that's, they're a team built for the playoffs, and it was a kind of a tough environment there. They put a lot of pressure on us. So it's good to have these guys in those type of games. That's the only way you're going to get better. I had a long talk with Quint 3-4 weeks ago, when I put the letter on him. Like, he's a guy, and I think he's been great. I mean, I've heard him talk more than the first week that I've ever talked. Even on the ice, he's taking control. Petey has to understand the same thing. We have to hear their voice. There's certain things that they don't have to defer anymore. Hey, I'm going to ask them for certain things that they got to make a decision on. I mean, it could be as simple. Hey, do you think we should? Should we go 20 minutes practice day or 40? Like, I'll ask them that. They have to have a pulse of the team. It can't just be about them. It's about the team, and I think they want that responsibility. Like the one thing I find, and listen, this is not a disrespect to any goalies, but you say you have a good 5 minutes, and the other team comes down and gets a tough goal or whatever, and then there's another tough goal. It does deflate the team. It does. But it's also, I thought this team this year, since I've been here, have dug in, even when things have not gone our way. And and the goalies that we've had, they've battled. They're battling. It's like I'm the greatest goaltender. One of the greatest goalies, Grant Fuhr. He'd let 4 in, but he wouldn't let that 5th in. And I just look for goalies to battle. And obviously, Demmer's a battler.
Generational talent. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.